So length and then strength, as always. So I'm in a pigeon pose on an incline bench. We like it because it's easy for lots of people to get into, and we can still get a good fold in that hip to expose the posterior tissue. So irradiating or activating that tissue is critical to get the most you can out of the mobility set, to start overlaying some strength. So if I've got this hip lengthened, if I lengthen this opposite posterior shoulder and pull on the bench, when I push here, that's a nice way to get it isometrically. We love how the Gray Institute then builds on that, takes the same side hand, we're gonna try to reach high. And it'll look a little awkward to me because I'm pretty tight in that upper back, but I'm trying to reach high and let my hips shift, let the body move so it gets a little length, a little load, and it explodes back into its start position. Then I'm gonna take the opposite hand and do that rotationally. So that'll create my shoulders drive around, that takes my torso with it, and that gets a little more internal rotation into that hip. And make no mistake about it, it feels like work in that local tissue. We'll come out, if you're in there for long, be careful on that first step. Then we'll do that with a bit more dynamism with a lunge. So we'll start, same side hand driver. As I go here and over, you can see that drives my hips this way, lengthens that tissue. So it's a load to explode. I'll take the opposite hand, 45 degrees across, takes me into that hip. And then if you're ready for the big kahuna, we'll blend them into a big combination reach and pose. We're getting work all through that posterior hip and the rest of the system. You can add light weights if you want to, little weight vest, step down off of a small step, all ways to increase the load of that situation. But go from some effective length into some effective strength where you're interplaying the strategies. Look out for those results. You'll be pleased.